Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video I thought that I would film another favourites video because I haven't done one of these for a few months and I have found a whole lot of things that I have been loving recently. So without further ado, let's jump into my current favourites. So the first category that I am going to do is clothing. So the first couple of clothing items are these like sweatpant type shorts. These are just the comfiest shorts that I pretty much have ever worn. They pretty much feel like the comfort of PJ shorts. The next couple of clothing favourites, one of them I'm actually wearing right now, and that is just this white crop top here. And the last crop top that I is this one here. So this is just like a pale, like purpley pink with these grey stripes. And it just says creme de la creme. The next clothing favourite is going to be, no surprise, socks! I've bought so many pairs of socks recently, it is actually ridiculous. The next clothing favourite is this one here. So this is just a like floral printed playsuit. The last clothing favourite is this top here. So this is just like a pink dressy t-shirt. So the next category that I'm going to move on to is beauty. So the first product is this hand cream here. This is just the Body Shop's Vanilla Chai hand cream, and it basically smells of like vanilla-y Macintosh lollies, and it just makes my hands feel very soft afterwards. And the last couple of products are a shampoo and conditioner, and those are these two here. So these are just part of the Wella range, and they are the Colour Save shampoo and conditioner. So they just make your hair feel very soft afterwards. They take away the grease and they just smell very good. The next category that I'm going to move on to is makeup. So the first makeup product is this, and these are actually some makeup wipes. This is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Wipes in Oil. But I've gone through, I think this is my third packet of these, and I really like them. They do a really good job of taking off your makeup. I don't know how they are with waterproof makeup, and they're also under $10. The next makeup product is this, and this is the Shaaanxo eyeshadow and lipstick palette. So if you don't know, Shaaanxo is a YouTuber and she is from New Zealand, and she recently brought out this palette, and it is a very good palette. You buy these online from BH Cosmetics and they shipped this one within a week, which is really good. So I'll have the website to BH Cosmetics linked, and I will also have a link to this exact palette so that if you want it you can go and pick it up. I always get compliments whenever I wear these eyeshadows on my eyes, and yeah, the colours are very pigmented. And the last makeup item that is my beauty blender, and I'm only going to show you guys it for a split second because I haven't cleaned it and it is disgusting. So using a beauty blender for my foundation and concealer has completely changed the way that my makeup looks, and it's also made it a lot faster. It also makes it look less cakey. So the next category that I'm going to do is TV shows through broke girls. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. There's two girls who are very broke, and it's just a really funny program. Are both very sassy. There's 5 seasons and I'm up to the 2nd season, and it is so good. If I can find a trailer for it, I will link it down below in the description box. So the next category that I'm going to do is movies, and with all of the movies that I mentioned I will link the trailers in the description box below. So the first movie that is Miracles from Heaven. Next movie that is The Age of Adaline, and the last movie that's called The Thinning. So the next category that I'm going to do is games, and I just have one. Again, this was a game that my friend Shosh recommended to me, and we always played it when I was at her house, and I loved playing it. This game here, and this is called the Mexican Train Domino game. So obviously it's a domino game, and trying to get that game was a nightmare because they said that they had 3 available in the warehouse. I looked everywhere, they didn't have any, I couldn't find it. I ended up going to customer service, and they called to the lady that was available on the floor, called Stephanie, to try and help me find it. And I am just so thankful that Stephanie knew the game and she really loved it, so she went on a mission to find it for me. We looked in the games aisle, it wasn't there. We looked in all the boxes up the top, wasn't there. Looked in the clearance where it said it was, wasn't there. We ended up ringing the closest warehouse to where we are. They didn't have it, but they said that another warehouse in New Zealand had it. So then they gave us that number and we ended up ordering it from that warehouse, and I'm so stoked that I finally have it. Basically what happens is you start off with a little thing like this, and you're meant to go in the order of doubles from the biggest amount to the lowest amount, and basically everyone picks a certain amount of dominoes and you have to start with whatever's in the middle, and then you just match them up. Once you match them up, that is your train. Everyone starts a train. If you can't move, you put a little train on and you pick one up, and you can add to anyone else's train if they have a little train put on them. If they don't, then you can't add to theirs and you can only add to yours, or you can add to the Mexican train, which anyone can start, but it must start with this one. And the aim of the game is just to lose all your dominoes, because then you get a 0. Once someone finishes, everyone else has to add up all of their dominoes, and the goal is to get the least amount of points by the end of the rounds. So I think from memory there are 13 rounds, so it's a game that takes a while, but it is so addictive, it is so good, and I highly recommend getting it. Okay, so the next category that I'm going to do is food. So the first one is hot chocolate. I've been obsessed with hot chocolates recently, especially ones that are made from the coffee machine at work, because they just taste so incredibly good and I love chocolate. And the last food item are the bagels from the Cobahna Cafe. I can't remember exactly what the name of the bagel that I had was, but it's just like the one that's in those little glass cases. And yeah, they grab one for you, they go and heat it up, and they taste amazing. So I will insert a photo of them now. The next category that I'm going to do is YouTube. So the first couple of YouTube things are actually by Zoella, and I really loved her 24 Days of Zoella and her Vlogmas, and she's uploading more on her vlog channel recently. So I've put this in a favourites video before, and I've loved Zoe for a long time. But yeah, I really enjoyed her Christmas content, and I really enjoyed her Christmas vlogs and her vlogs that she's been putting up now. I'll leave links to her channels in the description box below. The next YouTuber that is Brittany Marie. Like a lot of like DIYs, a lot of hairstyles, a lot of beauty. There's like some food things on her channel. And she just seems like a really down-to-earth, nice person. She replied to one of my comments, and link her channel in the description box. And the last YouTuber that is Rob's Wi-Fi. He is flippin' hilarious. Half of it is the stuff that he says, and half of it is the way that he edits his videos, because he does like the different like type videos, different like secret tricks on Instagram, secret tricks on Snapchat, like 5 things girls do or 5 things guys do, rah. Every single video makes me laugh, and in every single video pretty much he roasts himself, and it is hilarious. The next category that I'm going to do is books. So the first book is this one here, and this is called Another Day by David Levithan. Want to know a little bit more about this book, then just go and watch the top books video. And the last book that I currently have it on me, and that is the book Black Ice by Becca Fitzpatrick. The next category that I'm going to do is like random things. First thing I'm not going to show you, but that is my long length mirror. The next random thing that I have been loving are these sunglasses here. So these are just some silver aviators with reflective lenses, and these ones I just picked up from Cotton On, and they just look like this. Random favourites is my hair colour. I'm going to say not my hair colour right now because the toner has washed out. Just put like a rosy gold toner throughout it, so it kind of made the blonde bits rose gold. So I will insert a photo of what that looks like now. The next couple of random things are going to be no surprise if you guys have watched some of my hauls recently. Cute tissues. I have bought so many packs of cute tissues recently, but they're only $1 from Cotton On and Typo and all those kind of like shops. They're like really good like handbag size. And the last random thing that I have been loving are my new piercings. So as you guys may be able to tell, I recently got some more piercings. I got my seconds on both my ears, I got my thirds on both my ears, I got this little cartilage piercing, I also got my belly button pierced, and I am just obsessed with them. Okay, and the last category that I'm going to do is music. They sound epic as with a good stereo system or with headphones. Gangster by Kalani. Pond Replay by Rihanna. It's On by NLT, and this one's actually off Jumpin', and I got really obsessed with this song. Painting Greys by Emmett Fenn. This is like one of my favorites, like up the top, and that is Setting Fires by the Chainsmokers. Is one of my all-time favorites, and that is The Buzz by Hermitude. By Hermitude, and that is Searchlight. Tisdale's cover of Still Into You. Now she sings this with her husband, and it is so incredibly cute.
Count the years on one hand, we've been together.
It's not a walk in the park to love each other. Can't deny you're worth it. Yeah, after all this time,
I'm still into you.
some things just make sense, and even after all this time.
LA Devotee by Panic at the Disco. Revolution by Diplo.
Worst is over,
him the Singe, Say My Name. He just has such an amazing voice.
Say my name, when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You acting kinda shady. They calling me baby, why the sudden change? Say, my baby, I love you. I would call, you would say, baby, how's your day? I am not the one to sit around and be played. You prove yourself to me. I'm the one somebody's there to tell me you're.
Hotline Bling.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on your cell phone. I know when that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. 'Cause ever since I left see you.
Your Girlfriend by Robin.
Call your girlfriend. Tell her not to get obsessed. Second guessing everything you said and done.
Lockdown by Kanye West.
I'm not loving you way I wanted to. Till we lose control. Screaming no, 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 no. So keep your love locked down. Your love locked down. Way I wanted to.
Sage the Gemini, and it's called Now and Later. Like by Zara Larsson.
I didn't know that I could want you so deep. I can't help myself, it's human nature, human nature. I would like to get to know you, baby. Like to get
The Name of Love by Martin Garrix.
if I told you this was only gonna hurt you.
Love on Me by Galantis.
Put your love on me, 'cause I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Feeling all around. We'll be singing. We'll be singing.
Rockabye by Clean Bandit.
She works the nights by the water. Love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna
Run Baby Run by The Rigs. Lambert, so the first one is For Your Entertainment. And the next one is If I Had You. Could Be Me by MKTO. 17 by Alyssa Cara. Lovely by Colby Calais.
I've been awake for a while now. You make me smile, please stay for a while now. Just take your time wherever you go.
Overview by Carolina Liar.
What a waste of time if I cross my mind. I never missed a beat. What would you do? I'm not
Sharon and they per view.
Your love was handmade for somebody like me. I'm in love with the shape of you. Shampoo like a magnet. Well, last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you.
And Castle on the Hill.
I was running from my brother and his friends.
The next song I've actually put in a favourites video before, but I have still been really obsessed with it, and that is I Love LA by Young and Divine. It's just really savage.
I love LA. Everybody fake and everybody think they hot. They just know how to use the Photoshop. I love LA. How the hell did it get this way? I love LA.
Burn It Up by Janet Jackson. So Algort, Malone.
Time told all I was stranded in my head. And miss your smile, and miss your laughs. I miss the memories from my past. I don't wanna go home alone. I don't wanna turn off the lights and that bullshit fades away. I don't wanna go home alone.
And the last song in the music category is Attic by Astrid S.
Say you need your space. I can read your face. You to a place. I know where you run. I know where you run to. Down there, I'ma make you feel.
And there we go guys, that is everything that I have been loving recently. I feel like this was a very long video, so I'm sorry about that, but if you guys are still here and you guys liked this video, then please give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. With all the music that I have just mentioned, I will link it in the description box below, so that if you really liked the sound of any of these songs, then you can go and listen to them. Please check out some of my social media links that I have listed in the description box below and give me a follow on them. And if you are new, then I just want to say hey and welcome to my channel, and I hope you decide to stick around and join our family here on this channel. We'd love to have you come along with us, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Why do I always put everything so like far away so that I can't reach it? Here's a hair in my mouth. And that, oh my gosh, my legs, holy crap. Ow. Very bad pins and needles. The Age of Adaline, and my voice is starting to go weird. So many pairs. Imagine that if I'd done my whole music category and I hadn't recorded it. Band of Nickelodeon? Big Time Rush, I swear that's the original Big Time Rush. Bloody ads! Ooh, go away! You think you're done filming but you're not because you forgot a song.